Hi there, this is Mark Johnson from tech-snobs.com. Today I'm going to give you the full video review and my take on the Sony PlayStation Vita. It will be released officially tomorrow. I did get the first edition bundle. Been playing with it for about a week, and I had some good finds so far. A lot of fun things about it, so let's get into it. One thing you'll notice right off the jump is it's a truly very, very well put together device. I mean, Sony did a very excellent job here all around with the hardware, and they typically do for most of their products. But once again, they did a very, very good job with the hardware, and I definitely want to give them, commend them for that. We're going to run through some of the software. Actually, we'll go through some of the hardware first, show you what's on the device. On this side, see, this is where we have the 3G SIM. I didn't get a chance to activate the service. I did think about doing it, and then I found out you really can't play games online against people. It has some kind of asynchronous type of thing you can do where you can play time trials on certain games and do that sort of thing. So that's pretty cool. At the top, let's just show you what the actual games look like themselves. These are what the games look like. Very small. This is the Wipeout 24. And it's almost about the equivalent of the SD card, that you would use in a regular digital camera. So good job with that. Really can't hate on that too much. Let's go to the bottom. And here's the memory card, which is literally, it's about the size of a micro SD card, for cell phone cameras and some, cell phones in general. A lot of Androids use them, that sort of thing. You do have the front camera here on the front. On the back, you got another camera. I believe the one on the back is like a 3 megapixel, and the one on the front is like a 1, I believe. The back is a touch screen as well. You can, use it for games and so forth, which works out really well. And, you got 2 shoulder buttons at the top and your typical 4 PlayStation buttons. And that worked out good. Start, select, and you have a PlayStation button here like on the actual PlayStation 3. So I'm going to go a little run through the software. It's very, very fluid. The touch screen works great. Very fast. I mean, you can go in here. I can jump into the PlayStation Store. You can see that pops up nice. If I click on photos, I mean, everything is. I mean, this little bubble interface. There's a lot of people that didn't like it too much. I really don't have anything too bad to say about it. It works for what it's supposed to do, and that's pretty much all I could say. I mean, it's very simplistic. And what I do like is, like, at the top you'll see programs that are running in the background, and then you can go through and then you can just close them just by dragging down from the top right hand corner, which is pretty cool. And then this little bubble in the right corner, you can click on that. Shows you some things I've downloaded from the store. So once again, that's pretty cool as well. They got a lot of real good interface. I mean, typically I don't believe Sony is really known for their software in a lot of their titles. So to see what it was able to do with this, I think they made a lot of good steps forward. See, another thing, we'll go into some of the settings and show you some of the stuff in here. There's your PlayStation Network, security. I mean, it's really in depth. A lot of options in here. You can do Wi-Fi, of course. You can do Bluetooth. You can use Bluetooth stereo headphones for this, which will be a good thing for people that that are in the like wireless headphones versus using wired. So that's good. And then I do want to show you some of the games and so forth. Overall, I think it's a very, very good device. I mean, if you're a hardcore gamer, you really can't. I mean, this is as good as it gets. I mean, as of right now, I mean, I don't. And it's probably going to be hard to say if they'll ever even come out with another product like this again. Just due to the way the market is nowadays. You got several iPhone games, and you got all these Android games, and I got Windows Phone is picking up. So the only thing, my only knock on this whole device, is not the hardware, it's not even the software. It's basically if you're not a hardcore gamer, this probably won't appeal to you as much, simply for the fact that the quality games are anywhere from $29 to $49. And, until Sony gets their whole cross-play thing going and, get some more, the remote play feature, which they showed at the Tokyo Game Show, where a guy was playing Killzone 3 in his PS3 from his Sony PlayStation Vita. I mean, that's phenomenal. But then, a guy gave me a good argument with that was, if you can do that with every game, then why would you buy any Vita games? So, once again, I mean, it's a great handheld. I really can't. If you're a gamer, I would just say buy it. I mean, you're not for $249 or $299. There's nothing else that you could buy that's going to give you anything close to the quality graphics. Both of these analog sticks work very well. And, if I'm going to load up here this Uncharted, and I mean, the graphics on this are just absolutely fantastic. The sound is great. They do a very good job with that. Load times are so-so. I mean, they definitely could be better, but overall, no complaints there either. So, yeah, it's a very, very nice device. So we'll wait for this to load up. But yeah, if you can, it's hard to probably get live it on camera, but if you can, I mean, these graphics are just absolutely, phenomenal. I mean, as far as on a mobile device, you're not going to get anything close to this on, I mean, they're getting close to I wouldn't say the iPhone, but some of the bigger and higher end Droid devices, graphics are getting good. But as far as trying to use the screen to play the game, it makes it very hard, on an Android device or an iOS device. So I'll just go through a little bit of this real quick, see if I can. And if you're a Drake fan, I mean, obviously this is a day one buy. I mean, you can't even deny this title. But yeah, I mean, it's just, as you can see, it's just animations are there. And I'll show you this one quick. You could trace a line, and he'll jump. So it's got all this touchscreen functionality just built right in, which is very good. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And just like that, I can go right back to the dashboard and jump into that. And one other thing I want to show, what I do like about Saw, is see if I can get this to work, the remote play. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time to get going. So let's see if I can get this going today. I did hear my PlayStation beep. So now I'll tell you what, this is the remote play feature I was talking about, and I do think it's a very promising feature, to say the least. It gives you the ability to remote into your PlayStation 3. Now, until you can play a lot of good games on it, it's somewhat useless. But I will say you can go in and queue up downloads for your PS3. You can look at pictures or photos. Here we are, we're in the PS3 now. And it works pretty well. Obviously, I haven't tried this over 3G, but what I will show you is, like, if I go into my server, and actually it says register, go down through the DLNA, I can come down and I can actually just play any type of song, or just anything in general, and it works actually pretty well. I just click on the title. Hopefully it should start up here in a second. Oh, not supported, so that's not good. See if that works. Maybe not. See if find something else. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be working now. I don't, maybe if they put some push out, or try one more. Yeah, for whatever reason, it's not cooperating today, but you do get the idea. If it does work, You can stream music. And I wonder if this, yeah, see a lot of the stuff you can't do over remote play. So it's kind of lukewarm to say the least. I wonder if I could play this video.
Been a presentation of the PlayStation Network.
Well, you can do that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so you can play videos on your PlayStation 3. That's one thing you can do, which works out good. So, you know, cool, some nice features on it. I mean, like I said, it's not really the greatest thing so far. But if they were ever able to get this to work, where, you know, I have Grand Slam chance, like if I could go in there and start playing that, you know, that would be great. But, you know, I can't. So that kind of puts the kibosh on that. But yeah, nonetheless, if I were to, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I say if I were to give a rating of, out of 10, I definitely would say this would be an 8 to 8.5, depending on what you want to do with it. Another thing I'll tell there's the GPS is in here. The web browser is okay, but you can't do HTML5 or you can't do Flash, and it's all right, but it's not going to be anything that's going to make you put down your iPhone or put down your Android device. I mean, it does have pinch to zoom, and but it's a little sluggish, but it is there. I mean, you can get on the internet with it, and I'm not going to base any type of review just strictly off that. See if we can get into Google. I'll show you this last thing. Yeah, it looks like that's having an issue too, unfortunately. Try ESPN. Yeah, so as you can see, it's a little flaky. So, unfortunately, that's not turning out too great. But overall, like I said, if you're buying this for the games, and any of these games, Drake, Wipeout is fantastic. I haven't got a chance to try. There's almost 25 of them out completely. Yeah, feel free to try more of them out. I mean, there's something in there for everybody. And yeah, further questions, any more questions about the PSP Vita, feel free to give me a shout. I'll try to answer them as best I can. Take it easy. Bye.